Rodman off the bench. Let's see who he replaces. Longley has 2 fouls, and it's Luke who'll go out. Out to Harper, open 3, missed it. Malone battling Rodman, and it's tipped to Stockton.
Malone's going all out as he runs the floor. They both kick each other a little bit. The referees may clean that up.
Malone on that left block, this time against Rodman. Takes him into the lane. Tries to muscle up, but loses it. Burrell is on Russell. Rodman on Malone. And Rodman's going to be hit with a foul, I think. Rodman on the offensive glass. Watch the byplay here between Malone and Rodman. A sign of respect, actually, it appeared to me. Rodman, good pass to Kukoc.
Great back cut by Kukoc.
Malone around Rodman to the hoop and missed it. Out of bounds, Jordan. In and out on him. Malone slips it through a crowd to Anderson, who misses the floater. Rodman juggles the rebound, but saves it, turns it to Malone. Riding the seesaw, now it's Utah's turn to lead. Stockton knocked it away, Chicago ball. Virtually identical. Stockton, foul. Chicago had a foul to give. Russell for 3. Malone in between 2 red shirts, pulls it down, and now he and Rodman all tangled up. And it's Malone's turn to laugh and taunt a bit.
It's a great hustle play by Karl Malone. You're going to see him. He just wants the basketball. 2 Chicago Bulls, and he reaches in there with those powerful arms and just rips it away.
Malone from Hornacek. Rodman managed to wrest it away from him.
He leaves it short on the rim, and then the second effort, he thought he got fouled on the wrist there, and he did get fouled, so he should be upset on that play.
Off the back iron, Rodman trying to keep it alive. A tremendous hustling attempt. Malone had it go through his hands, and Rodman takes it. 4 seconds to shoot. Jordan missed it just before the shot clock sounds. Rodman battling like crazy, but can't quite hold on to it. Hornacek, he and Malone, Rodman and Malone, and Rodman just trips Malone up. They got to call a flagrant here. They've got to call a flagrant. It's the 3rd on Rodman.
I tell you what, I love what I'm seeing, the battle between these 2 guys. They're fighting, giving it everything they got. Both of them are trying to push and shove and gain position. Karl Malone gives him a little knock, but at the end of the play, what I like the most is Malone and Rodman both gave each other a pat on the butt and said, hey, that's the way we play, that's the way we like to play.
Michaels pass to Scotty. And finally the tip drops. Rodman gets credit for the basket.
But Rodman with a great tip.
Longley on the bench with 4 fouls and pretty much ineffective throughout the series when he has been in there. Rodman's got to be very careful. Knocked out, 3 on the shot clock.
You know my name.
Howard Isley back on the floor now. Scotty splits the defense, can't hit the bank, but Rodman with a second tip.
You watch Pippen in the low post. They come to double team with Russell, and as he goes up for the shot, that leaves Rodman's clear for a clear tap in on the offensive glass.
Morris out of the corner. Rodman with board position on Antoine Carr. Rodman drills a 20-footer and gives it that go-figure gesture.
Now remember, in game 2 in here, he hit that same shot to tie the game. This one brings them to within 1. They got a new shot clock. I didn't see that ball hit the rim.
Kukoc out of the corner. That one's short. And Malone grabs the rebound. Stockton on the dribble against Kerr, trying to find Malone, but they get a hand on it, and Rodman grabs it. 4 seconds to shoot. Stockton knocked it away from Kerr. Malone tumbles. Should be a 24-second violation since no one had established clear possession of that loose ball, and that is what's called.
How about Karl Malone going for this loose ball?
Carr from 20 feet. It spins out, and Rodman is there. Underneath to Karl. and he was fouled.
The basket, Malone did a great job of sealing and drawing the foul.
4 on Rodman.
Michael's upset with himself right now.
Malone. Rodman wins the rebound battle.
That's a bad foul on Malone now.
Into the line. Remember, he made 4 clutch free throws in game 4. This one is long. If he hits this, he can tie it. Driving against Rodman. Contact and a foul. They call it on Kukoc's third. Rodman. Offensive foul on Dennis. And that's 5.
Now, Isaiah, that's what you're talking about. Jumping out off that screen and make Michael Jordan.
Russell with a huge rebound. Tried to throw it off Rodman's leg as he was walking a tightrope. Rodman got in front and knocked it loose, but Chicago touched it last. Malone is doubled. They swat at it and steal it. Jordan. Open. Chicago with the lead.
I don't think you can put it into words, Bob. I mean, what he's done here in this 4th period, you see the 16 points. He got about a minute.
The Chicago Bulls have won their 6th NBA championship, and it's their 2nd three-peat. He no longer needs accomplishments.
Dennis, you said you didn't want to come back out to Utah, but none of this would have been possible unless you did come back out here.
Yeah, absolutely. We didn't want to come back to Utah, but you know how the world goes. It goes around in circles. So I guess we had to come back. So this was a very emotional win. It wasn't a physical game. It was a very emotional win as far as your mental aspect. But you know, got to give it to the team. Everybody stuck together. We won it.
All right. So people are now talking about what about next year? Are you coming back? Would you like to get everybody back together?
I would love to come back to Chicago. I mean, Chicago gave me my break, and you know, I'd love to be back if they want me back. But we'd like to get the whole nucleus back and form a team and get one last dance.
Dennis, you had a great season. Congratulations to a great champion.
Yes, sir. Everybody in Dallas, way to go, baby.
All right.
Talk to Dennis in just a moment. Oh, Dennis is running like, uh-oh. Here comes Dennis. Doesn't look like he wants to talk to anyone right now. Oh, wow. An unbelievably poor display right here. Someone threw Coke in Dennis Rodman's face. Wow. Dennis Rodman being distrained right now by some of his people that work with him. I don't think, Dennis, we really want to hear what he's saying right now because this is not nice. Folks, we're going to have a ton of coverage here in this postgame. Every single thing will be uncovered. We're going to talk to Dennis. We'll talk to Michael. We'll do everything, and we'll do it the right way. Folks, it's going to be a lot of fun here. Hopefully, things will get a lot better than this scene we just saw right here.
Got to go be treated for a soft drink can to the head. Phil Jackson was saying in the previous games that Utah fans were pelting them with coins. I can't believe that. You know, these Utah folks are supposed to be nice, gentle people.
Mark, it was really interesting, too. Dennis Rodman was very angry about.
What does this championship mean to Dennis Rodman?
Well, it means to me that we come back to Chicago and everybody keep the damn bars open because we'll be back tonight, baby. That's what it means right now. That's what it means.
Speaking of coming back, how can you break this team up now? You've got 6. I know everybody's here just chomping at the bit for that shot at number 7. I mean, what's the thinking on the team?
I think the thing on the team is where we're going to enjoy this for the next 3 or 4 months, and hopefully that the NBA strike won't lock everybody out. And if it does, you know, we just got a lot of time to think about it, and hopefully that the Chicago Bulls and the organization will say, hey, let's try it one more time. Just one more time, and call it quits, the farewell tour. We got the players in this team that believe in this, what's going on.
You've gone to Vegas in your lifetime. What are the odds of bringing everybody back next year? In reality, what do you think the reality is going to be? What are the odds?
I don't know. It's probably like a 50-50 right now. I mean, it's just